Good day, learners. I'm Teacher CJ from Caanamongan National High School, and welcome to our video lesson in Science 9. Keep calm, relax, enjoy, and keep watching. Did you hear that sound? Where do you think that sound came from? You are correct. That sound came from a volcano that is erupting. And that is our lesson for today, about volcanoes and volcanic eruption. Our most essential learning competency is to describe the different types of volcanoes and volcanic eruptions. Let's have first a recall of what is a volcano. Volcano is a vent, hill, or mountain from which molten or hot rocks with gaseous materials are or have been ejected. It also applies to craters, hills, or mountains formed by removal of pre-existing materials or by accumulation of ejected materials. In short, volcanoes are natural openings in the Earth's crust where molten rocks, smoke, gases, and ashes are ejected. The Philippines, located along the Ring of Fire because of its tectonic setting. Philippine Islands has approximately 300 named and unnamed volcanoes all over the archipelago. Can you name one? Exactly. To be more familiar of the volcanoes in the Philippines, let's have a volcanic trip. Let's watch this.
Minsa'y natuwa ang may likha, 7,000 pulo ang ginawa. Mga hiyas na inilatag sa malasuglang dagat. At ang bayan niyang pinili, nasa tulong ng bahaghari. Kaya 1,000 kulay lang aakit kumakaway. Piliin mo rin ang Pilipinas, kapulo ang kwintas ng pelas. Piliin mo, yakapin mo, kayamanan niyang likas. Piliin mo ang Pilipinas. Kasayahan di mapatid, ramdam sa bawat awit. Sama sisiglang indak, mga puso'y lumilipad. Piliin mo ang Pilipinas, kapulo ang kwintas ng perlas. Piliin mo, yakapin mo, kayamanan niyang likas. Piliin mo ang Pilipinas.
Okay, so what are the different volcanoes that have shown in the video? Very good. We have Mount Taal, Mount Mayon, Mount Banahaw, Mount Didikas, Mount Canlaon, and Mount Pinatubo. Next question. What are common in those volcanoes? Yes, They have record of eruptions, or they are active volcanoes. Number 3, how they differ from each other. Exactly. They differ in the shape of their cones. So we have classifications of volcanoes because of that. So volcanoes are classified according to their record of eruption and shape of its cone. So let's have first a discussion on the classification of volcano according to its eruption or record of eruption. So we have three. We have active, inactive, and potentially active volcano. So let's discuss first active volcano. Active volcano, if it has eruptions in historic times supported by numerous historic accounts. It is also an active volcano if it has oral folkloric history which suggests an eruption that is remembered by our ancestors. Letter C, if it has shown indicators of seismic activity, and the most important is if it has volcanic deposits less than 10,000 years as determined by radiometric dating. We also have inactive volcano. It is an inactive volcano if it has no record of eruptions and its form has been changed by agents of weathering and erosion with the formation of deep gullies. And the last one, we have potentially active volcano. It is potentially active volcano if it is geologically young looking, which suggests it possibly erupted less than 10,000 years. A volcano is said to be geomorphologically young as suggested by A. Low degree of erosion and dissection. Letter B. Presence of young vent features. And letter C. May lack or have very little vegetation. So let's have an activity entitled Plot the Volcanoes. In this activity, let's identify active, inactive, and potentially active volcano by using the legend in the map and also by plotting the given latitude and longitude. Okay, so let's begin. In active volcano, we have four examples here. But let's first plot the first example with the given latitude of 14.06 and longitude of 121.49. So 14.06 and 121.49. Okay, so the point of intersection is Mount Banahaw. So our first example of active volcano is Mount Banahaw. Next example, with the latitude of 10.41, and a longitude of 123.13. Okay, our point of intersection is Mount Canlaon. So our second example is Mount Canlaon. Our third example has a latitude of 9.20, and a longitude of 124.67. Okay, the point of intersection is Mount Hibok. And our fourth, example is with the latitude of 15.14, so it's 14, it's 15, and longitude of 120.35. And yes, at last, we have Mount Pinatubo as our fourth example of active volcano. Now, let's now move to inactive volcano. So because we are done plotting the active volcano, I instruct you to plot the inactive volcano in order to find out the location of the four examples of inactive volcano. So we have Cabaluyan, we have Kokoro, we have Tamburok, and we have Mount Pulong as an example of inactive volcano. I will instruct you to do that. You will be the one to plot the inactive volcano. And the last one, we have potentially active volcano. So by using the legend here, let's find the location of the, for example, of potentially active volcano. So we have Mount Mandalagan. We also have Mount Silay, Mount Apo. So Mount Apo is located here, and we have Mount Balot. Mount Balot is located here. Okay, so those are the examples of active, inactive, and potentially active volcano. So under active volcano, we have Mount Banahaw, Mount Canlaon, Mount Hibok-Hibok, and Mount Pinatubo. Under inactive volcano, we have Mount Cabaluyan, Kokoro, Tamburok, and Mount Pulong. Under potentially active volcano, we have Mount Bandalagan, Mount Silay, Mount Apo, and Mount Balot. Okay, so let's now move to the other classifications of volcanoes, which is according to the shape of its cone. So we have shield volcano, cinder cone volcano, and composite volcano. Let's discuss first shield volcano. So shield volcanoes are formed by the accumulation of lava that oozes out from the volcano. Since non-viscous lava can flow freely, a broad, slightly domed structure that resembles a warrior shield is formed. So as you can see in its shape, shield volcano looks like a warrior shield. So an example of shield volcano is Mauna Loa in Hawaii. Take a look at the picture. It looks like a warrior shield. Okay, next we have cinder cone volcano. Cinder cone volcanoes are built from ejected fragments. They have steep slope, wide crater, and are the most abundant of the three major types of volcanoes. So again, cinder cone volcano has a steep slope, wide crater, and are the most abundant of the three major volcanoes. An example of cinder cone volcano is the Paricutin volcano in Mexico. So take a look at the picture. So as you can see, it has a steep slope and it has a wide crater. That's why it is considered or classified as a cinder cone volcano. And we have the last one, the composite volcano. Composite cone volcanoes are also known as the stratovolcanoes, are large, nearly perfect slope structure formed from alternate solidification of both lava and pyroclastic deposit. So the best example of composite volcano is our very own Mayon volcano in Albay. So as you can see, it has a nearly perfect shape cone. Kudos! I think you're now ready to classify volcanoes according to its record of eruption and shape of its cone. So let's identify and classify the following volcanoes. First, we have exactly, it is Taal volcano. Taal volcano is a large caldera filled by Taal Lake in the Philippines, located in the province of Batangas with 34 recorded historical eruptions. So can you classify now Taal volcano according to its record of eruption and shape of its cone? Of course. So the correct answer is it's an active volcano and it's a cinder cone volcano. Next volcano we have, yes, it's Mount Mayon. So Mayon, also known as Mount Mayon, located in the province of Albay in Bicol region on the island of Luzon in the Philippines. A popular tourist spot, it is renowned for its perfect cone because of its symmetrical conical shape and is regarded as sacred in the Philippine mythology. So its classification is, yes, it's an active volcano and composite volcano. Next, we have Balungaw volcano. It's an extinct volcano that was located in the heart of Pangasinan. It is famous among the trekkers, and the volcano is located in the flat agricultural region near the border of the province of Nueva Ecija. It is the main tourist attraction of the town, along with the Balongaw Hut and Cold Spring Resort nearby. So can you classify now Balongaw volcano? Excellent. It's an inactive volcano because it has no record of eruption, and also it's a cinder cone volcano. Next, we have, are you familiar with this volcano? Very good. It's Mount Apo, also known locally as Apo Sandawa. It's a dormant stratovolcano on the island of Mindanao, Philippines. With an elevation of 2,954 meters above sea level, it is the highest mountain in the Philippine archipelago and 24th highest peak of an island on Earth. So can you classify now Mount Apo? Okay, it's potentially active volcano. And because it's a stratovolcano, it is a composite volcano. Okay, so next we have, are you familiar with this volcano? Exactly. It's the Mauna Loa. Mauna Loa is one of the 5 volcanoes that form the island of Hawaii in the U.S. state of Hawaii in the Pacific Ocean. So can you classify now Mauna Loa? Very good. It's an active as well as shield volcano. So that's it. We are done with our discussion part as well as our activities. I think you are now ready to answer our evaluation. Okay, so let's answer. Mount Mayon is an example of a blank volcano because blank. A. Cinder cone. It is formed exclusively of pyroclast. Letter B. Composite. It is composed of alternating layers of pyroclastic fragments and solidified lava flows. Letter C. Shield. is constructed of solidified lava flows. And letter D, caldera. It was created when the summit was blown off by exploding gases. And the correct answer is letter B. Okay, Mayon volcano is an example of a composite volcano because it is composed of alternating layers of pyroclastic fragments and solidified lava flows. Excellent. Next. Okay. Which type of volcano is presently not erupting, has not erupted in recent history, and that is unlikely to do so for a very long time in the future? A. Active volcano. B. Dormant volcano. C. Extinct volcano. And letter D. Inactive volcano. The correct answer is letter D. Inactive volcano. Very good. Okay. Number 3. Which type of volcanoes have broad bases and steep sides, usually have a large crater at the top, and are formed by alternating layers of magma and ash? A. Cinder cones. B. Shield volcanoes. Letter C. Composite volcanoes. Or letter D. Calderas. And the correct answer is letter A. Cinder cone volcano. Very good. Okay, number 4. Which type of volcano has volcanic deposits less than 10,000 years as determined by radiometric dating? A. Active volcano. B. Dormant volcano. C. Extinct volcano. Or letter D. Inactive volcano. The correct answer is letter A. Active volcano. Congratulations! Okay, number 5 question. Mount Mauna Loa in Hawaii would be classified as which type of volcano? A. Shield volcano, B. Cinder cone, C. Composed volcano, or letter D. Supervolcano. And the correct answer is letter A. Shield volcano. Congratulations! We are done with our lesson for today. So our next lesson will be volcanoes eruptive styles. See you next meeting. I hope that you have learned a lot.